Hello, guys. I just went live here on YouTube, and in a little bit, I will go live as well on Facebook, which is right here on this camera. Let me see if I can play with this or customize this. So, our topic today is what it's like to buy your possible last item from Temu or Shane. Um, we all know that everything is pretty good price from those online stores, and although I'm a business owner, I also buy things that I want and need, of course, from other sellers. So on this live video, I just want to open some boxes that I ordered that recently got delivered for me um, from Temu, and I'm curious of what they look like. The prices went up a little bit, so before I never have to pay for the shipping, and now um, with the tariff coming in, um, everything is gonna go up, and also they have a shipping fee. So um, I paid for the shipping for like $3 or $3 on each item. So, um, by the way, before we get started, my name is Desire Sweet, and um, I used to be an OFW, um, currently a part-time nurse, and also a business owner here in the United States. I am currently pregnant, um, and have one child at the moment with us, and I'm excited to be um, mom for a little tiny one. So yeah, let's see. I wanted to get started because I haven't started my Facebook yet. I haven't turned on my Facebook Live yet, so I was gonna adjust things um, with my camera here. So while you guys are there, um, I am here on my other camera to adjust something. So I made this video because of all the news that's been going around, the tariff that's basically increasing every day. Whenever we wake up, there's another amount of tariff that uh, we basically have to um, pay for, coming from the US, um, when your goods are imported from China. So I'm curious how you guys, how much you guys depend on things from outside of the US and things that are coming from here. So most of the products around the world, we all know that most of them are all coming from China. I wouldn't say really all, but like for the most part, I guess. Um, and we all know that they are the world's largest factory. So the whole entire nation basically were able to organize their manufacturing and B2B or business to business cooperation in a really large scale. So, well, trying to do this and adjust this lighting or our live here. I am, which is kind of impossible, maybe not very much, but just so I'm just curious how everyone is or how they feel about the tariff. I know it's kind of chaotic lately, of course, because we never know what's going to happen. And we all know that United States already pivoted to like the service industry and no longer pretty much have been doing or pretty much have outsourced its so-called manufacturing industry to a lot of countries around the world, either to Mexico, China, the Southeast Asian countries, India, and so on. So um, I think the largest tariff right now is coming from is anything that is related to the products coming from China, which is currently I think is going to be 245% unless it changed again all of a sudden. So let me try to click the live button here on our Facebook. Hello, hello guys, hello people of Facebook, and it's me again, Desire Sweet. Um, I'm so glad I have an opportunity to go live today, and you can also watch me on my YouTube um, live as well in Pinay in Motion on YouTube on my YouTube channel. And well, for the viewers of YouTube, you can find me in Pinay in Motion on my Facebook channel. So I'm both live in each of the platform. So right now, like I said earlier, I'm I'm trying to see the products, or I would say the possible last product that I will purchase from Temu or Shein, because as we all know, the tariff has been going up ridiculously. Um, the last one I know is 245%, which is basically probably not sustainable for a lot of people, even for upper middle class or things like that. I don't think it's gonna work for everybody. So we'll see what's gonna happen. There's a lot of change that's been going on, um, and we are we are so unsure of um, the cost of it and what will happen next. Um, even even the big business owners, well-known business owners, have no idea what's actually been happening. Um, and of course, small business owners like me and others are, uh, if you're getting your products from or outsourcing it from other parts of the world, other than the United States, you're going to be impacted in many ways. So before I proceed, again, I am Desire Sweet. I am um, currently a part-time nurse and also a business owner, and I was an overseas Filipino worker back in the day. Um, and I have a lot of interest with a lot of things, traveling, um, meeting new people, um, learning a lot of things. So um, I do love to create content. Although recently my um, pregnancy has been tested um, in different ways, so I have to basically slow down a little bit on my content and focus on my health at the same time. So, but here and there, I could still create content for you guys, and see what's been happening in this side of the world as a Filipino, and also as an American at the same time. So hopefully, you guys can jump in if you guys wanted to say anything about the topic, which is basically I was trying to say what it feels like to have the last possible order that you have or that you're gonna have from Temu. Um, Sheen has also released basically it's sort of like message to all its customers from the US saying that their due to tariff their prices are going up, and basically just giving us a heads up on, it's only the prices currently are only going to be until April 25. So after that, their prices will be changed, and this and that. And I'm sure Timu, coming from the same part of the world, will also increase its price as well, which is, you know, from from a lot of us, um, a lot of people are going to be affected, of course. A lot of people are already used to shopping online, and um, although Amazon is available, sometimes you still want to try different options, like, you know, like Shein or Temu or other platforms that you have. So, yeah, um, I am still excited about the purchase that I have. I figure that um, I I have to buy this since they're pretty big, and I'm thinking that maybe if I purchase this now, then I don't have to pay for um, like a bigger amount or price later on when everything increased. So it's been always in my cart basically. So, and one of them was this shirt that I purchased, and I bought it from there. I was thinking of like ordering it to like an actual store that basically creates items like this, such as like Etsy store, things like that, like that are more like handmade, and have more like basically like small store. But since I was already in um, Temu browsing around and have already products that are in my cart, I figure I'll just buy this because I wanted to use it in one of my um, videos, and I think it resonates with me. So I wanted to show you guys one of the items which I already and wore today. So it's just basically that it says create more, which is I really love. Normally things like this you can buy from Etsy, and that's where I usually buy things. Um, Especially things that are much more personalized. And of course, if you guys are interested with like products that are um, supporting us in our goals and mission, such as this, providing providing relevant, helpful topics to Filipinos and non-Filipinos around the world. Basically, um, these are just the things that uh, I support. Uh, and also, if you guys are interested with Filipino products, snacks, ulam, everything, uh, Filipino shirts, um, it's available in one of our sponsors that we would like to thank, Palankey. Original Pinoy Goods, and they are available online on Etsy store and on Facebook as well. So you guys can check them out, and we can provide the link down at the bottom or at the comment area. So yeah, so this is just one of the things that I purchased. Maybe the last item that I will, and I'll show it here on Facebook. It's right there. I wanted to flip this camera, but the setting here was kind of tricky, so I'm not sure if it's gonna work. But uh, I just love it. So I purchased it recently, and so yeah, that's just one of the items that I purchased from there, and there's more which we're gonna show you guys. Um, I don't really buy a lot of things from there. I try not to, uh, I try to only purchase the things that I think would be very um, useful for me, or that use more. I will use more often. So, um, because I try to be sort of minimalistic as much as I can, um, and a lot of things are just get thrown away. Um, and we can make a topic about that, about minimalism, later on. But right now, it's a whole different topic that we have, is basically what it feels like to have your possible last order from Temu and Shane because of the tariff that's been going on. So it's a pretty big topic lately and recently, because everything, like all the things that you're used to and wanting to buy, are gonna increase in like a really high price. And who knows if it's actually what's really gonna happen, or if it's gonna change. Who knows what you know leaders of different parts of the world, and particularly here in the United States, is gonna do with all of this. So right now, I think the tariff has been paused to a lot of countries. Probably China, they're still working on it. I'm not sure about all that details, but I do have one of the products that I purchased, which is here in my hands. So we're gonna try to see what's in it. So I never expected really that I will do um, a live video on YouTube. But since my laptop is right here in front of me, and I have my other uh, gadget also meant for Facebook, I just figured I might as well just do um, the unboxing at both in both platforms. So let's see. Since this one has been ordered, they just arrived today actually, so I'm so excited. And I already love the color. It's more of like vintage color. I have never expected something like this will come from Temu. So basically, China's manufacturing game has gone up in a tremendous amount. Like before, when you buy something from China, you're like, a lot of things are hit, or a lot of things are a miss. Nowadays, it could be a hit or miss, but there are things that you can find that are basically well packed like this, and it looks like it's well delivered. I recently bought this item like a week ago, and it came to our house today, so not too bad. Here in the United States, we are so used to um, getting our items just 1 or 2 within 1 or 2 days because of Amazon's fast delivery. Normally, the shipping is real fast, so sometimes they ship it to you the same day that you ordered it. So it seems like um, Temu have also tried to do that. Doesn't really have that strong smell, but I do love the shirt. It looks so pretty, just as what it is in the picture. And it's so vintage. I should have bought another color, I think. And I should have ordered, yeah, the same shirt but in a different color because this is really, really well made, I think. So it is vintage, just how I like it. And it says, God listens to our prayers. So I love that sign. And at the back, it also shows the same thing. So I think I'm gonna wear it soon on either one of my videos or one of my live video. So there it is, just 1 or 2 items down basically from my recent purchase from Temu. I did have a bunch of orders from Shein, so maybe I'll show that to you guys. Although I'm not really gonna wear them because some of them are not simple orders, they're more like personal items. So, um, but this one I think I can obviously there you guys can see it and I don't have to wear it. So I ordered, I think, large because of my belly growing. Um, and I think it'll be appropriate for me. And sometimes I like baggy clothes and baggy stuff. So this one I ordered large. And this one is also large. So I really, really love this. I'm gonna wear it soon. I love this type of shirt that are looking vintagey, and I'm hoping to wear it a lot, which I probably will. So there you have it, one item from Temu that I purchased. It looks really cool. So it's kind of sad that prices will go up, and we are not really, although we are not wanting that, it's probably going to happen soon. Um, and I'll hopefully create another video that'll basically be about stores that you can go to with all the prices that have gone up recently. Like, what are your other option, to purchase something that is not super expensive? If you're like basically somebody like me who's particular with the things you buy and the prices and also the value you get from the product, because this item is not bad at all. I think for the price that I purchased it for, I think it's not bad at all. So it's just unfortunate that things have changed, but we all know that changes is inevitable and it's a constant thing as we live in this world. It's also well packed, well packaged. It says some warning signs like your typical, normal item that you buy anywhere from the store, basically. My nose is kind of itchy. Sorry. So I have a couple more stuff here, but what do you guys think about all these things that are happening? Tariff, all the changes that's been going on in your side of the world. Do you guys have the same thing or similar, um, concern or just anything in general that you guys can share me? You can comment down below or share your thoughts and ideas about it, and it'll be an interesting you know thing to talk about. So another thing that I purchased is basically a mirror. It's not just a simple mirror. It's a mirror that I've been wanting to have, and it's been in my bag. It's been in my cart. I mean, for all this months. It's just that I'm kind of hesitant to purchase it because I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna use it. But since I've been struggling with going to the bathroom mirror and standing there for hours to prep myself at times, um, I told myself I'll go ahead and buy it because I need to prep myself maybe on the table and to get ready whenever I go somewhere else or do something I think that's sort of significant whatsoever, or just trying to prepare yourself from anything or for anything. So I figure I'll just buy it. I do have a mirror that's like just a square mirror that's not too big, and it can only basically um, capture just one tiny part of my face, and um, it doesn't have lights on and all that kind of stuff. And this is more like a gadget or tool for me, I think. So we're gonna try to open that. So I think everybody's sleeping right now. So I just want to say hi to everybody who is watching there on Facebook and YouTube. So I'm so glad that you guys are here, and thank you for like our 1,000 or 10,000 subscribers on Facebook and on YouTube. Thank you so much for being here and for joining us. Um, so this item came, I would say, like more than 2 days ago, but I never had a chance to open it. But I'm really, really excited to see the quality, just like this one. I love the quality of it, and I know that the quality is gonna be good. So I should have gone bought a couple. Um, their prices right now probably have gone a little bit higher. But I like shirts sometimes. I like to wear shirts because they're comfortable for me, and I can just be. It's just felt more comfortable. You know, you can match it with any type of like pants or anything, and regardless of what you're doing at home, you're feeling a lot more like you can do a lot more. So this is another purchase that I have. So it's basically, I'll show you guys, it's in a box. It's in a big gigantic box, which it's big for a reason because it's a pretty big item. So let's see. So this is more like a tool for me so I can prep myself doing things or before I do things or go anywhere. It's just a mirror, basically, just a random mirror. And if you guys are interested in it, if you guys want to purchase something like this, comment down below and let me know. Um, and maybe we can help you out. While we're doing this, I would like to thank our sponsor, Palankey Original Pinoy Goods. Shout out to Palankey and thank you for delivering delicious Filipino foods at our home. And we would hope that you guys continue to, provide us with fun, exciting items and delicious items that we enjoy, Filipinos abroad from the Philippines. So here it is. Here's the product that I purchased. And also shout out to all the people that have supported Palenque in from the very beginning, have trusted us, have purchased a lot of things, bulk orders from Palenque, delivered to all different parts of, the states here in the United States. Um, thank you so much for you guys' support. Without you guys, you know, we won't be able to, enjoy continuing to provide you all these things. And we truly enjoy providing Filipino delicacies all over the United States and all over the world. So we appreciate you guys' support and uh, um, being part of our journey. So here it is. It's pretty big and kind of heavy. So I've been watching a lot of things lately about the tariff, and it's kind of interesting what's been going on. You know, a lot of and currently I think China is doing its 137th Canton Fair, and some of the people that have gone there multiple times have been noticing that there's not a lot of American buyers or um, purchasers uh, and clients that are coming from this part of the world, um, which is, I don't know if I couldn't really judge what's going on recently because I really don't entirely know what's gonna come up with this. I know that a lot of people are struggling, like huge business owners, uh, middle bis small to medium sized businesses are affected, and I'm just I just feel for everybody. I feel for everybody who's affected by it. So here we go. It even has a packet of like maybe how to use it or anything like that, how to um, push the buttons and uh, connect it or plug it to your excuse me, to your port whatsoever. So it has a stand, and it really has a lot of sort of little parts, but so far I think I'm liking it already because it feels sturdy and feels like I can use it all the time. So it's just one of those vanity mirror is what they call it. And it has a stand like that. Oh, it looks so cute already. Look at that. So it even has like button here, which the lighting you can adjust and everything. Um, and it's like that right here. So it has the stand right here at the back, which looks sturdy, I think. I don't want to, try it and then it'll fall. It's very, very sturdy, and it's really high quality for the price that I bought it for. And of course, it has the plug attached to it, which I would like to try, but um, I'm not sure if it'll reach. It does have like a lot of things falling off, but so far the quality seems pretty good. Now, when you purchase things that are like electronics or gadgets from the other part of the world, one thing you need to consider is um, the possibility of it getting damaged. But this thing that I purchased so far, it looks like it is. Yeah, I don't see any damage. I'm just hoping that it'll actually turn on when we plug it. So I'm probably gonna try it right now. And we didn't really read the manual because it seems like it's more like a self, like you can basically use it without the manual, I think, unless you just wanted to learn what other things it can do. Then you can go back to the manual and see. But so far, I think I will enjoy using it. So it has this long cord. Seems like the cord is pretty long, but we still have to see. Um, and it has this port at the back, attached to the back, and it looks like that. It looks like that in the front when you're using it. So I am gonna try to plug it and see. So bear with me, guys. I'm just gonna stand up here on my chair. Um, it doesn't seem. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Okay, well, I think it doesn't reach the camera, which is sad. Oh, you can even change the color. Okay, well, I'll show you guys on our people here on Facebook. So when I plug it, it turns on and it looks like that. Okay. So so far it looks very sturdy, and I hope I didn't mess it up. and you can turn it off, adjust the lighting, you know, um, if you want. But so far it looks nice, I think. And I'm gonna also, here, let's put it down for a little bit because it's very fragile. And I'm gonna face the camera here for our YouTube viewers. So this is what it looks like. Our item, the possible last purchase we're gonna get from you know from Temu. So it's very adjustable. The lighting and everything is adjustable and sturdy for the price that I bought it for. So there you have it. That's the third item that I purchased from online store, Temu, or at least that's the recent one. So who knows what's gonna happen next with everything that's been going on, like tariff and all that kind of stuff. Um, but if you guys have an idea or have an insider thoughts or ideas about it that you guys can share, comment down below. Um, we have our chat or chat button or chat area on YouTube, and comment button or comment area on Facebook here at Pinay in Motion. So um, so that particular item, by the way, has a suction part, probably for the back. You know, you can attach it at the back of the mirror, and you can either have it put on another mirror or the wall. I guess we'll find out. I'm not sure if it's sturdy enough to, or it's actually really heavy and sturdy. And I did not expect it to be of a really good quality for the price that I purchased it for. So I feel like a lot of Americans are kind of spoiled for the price that um, Temu or Shein has been offering lately. All this time that they've gone, you know, they've gone online. Um, I think, and you know, losing that option to purchase item is gonna be like a big difference if everything happened in that kind of way. So I think so far they haven't really raised prices, I think, the last time I checked, but they probably already did. Who knows? Things are going really quick nowadays. Um, and you know, for somebody who tries to be very mindful of their purchases, of course, we want what's best and what, like, the we want the most that we can get out of our money, you know, out of anything that we would like to buy, whether it's online or offline. But nowadays everything is more like more online nowadays, I would say. So yeah, it's just it's just part of it, part of all the changes that's been happening. So it's kind of, I would say, sort of unfortunate for everybody, for the manufacturers themselves probably, and for the clients or buyers as well. So there, that's the third of our um, item that we purchased, and I got a lot of stuff here at the bottom. That So this is another one, and of course it seems like a puzzle pieces probably because it's in a small box like this, but I know that it's gonna be a big, sort of like a big item or bigger item, I would say. So I'm just trying to figure out where exactly. Well, it says this one was from California, so maybe in one of their hub, um they've already shipped that item into that place, and it's been sitting there in one of their warehouses, I would say. um for orders, like if just in case there are orders, they'll just deliver it. So maybe that's what's been happening, is they're not really shipped all the way from there, but it's already in the warehouse here somewhere in the US. So here it is. There's a lot of pieces inside, I can tell. And this one, I'm not really expecting it to be very sturdy, but this is the most, I would say this is probably the most expensive thing I purchased, together with all the other items I purchased. And I was expecting it to be better, but it seems okay. So it seems like, for me, it looks like a recycled plastic. So it's just basically shelves for all the things that I want to put here. Um, and I was planning to put this in my office, or maybe put it in the baby's room. I'm not entirely sure yet, but I don't think the baby needs it, so I'm gonna put it in my office because I do have um, I do have things to put an item here. I do have a lot of items to put in here, and so it comes in a row. I might be able to connect them while I'm here because it looks like a puzzle, like a big gigantic puzzle. Ayan. So I do, because I'm a Filipino American, I do know how to speak Tagalog. I prefer to speak English so I can have my audience are like, all over the world, and of course, a lot of them are from the Philippines, but a lot of Filipinos speak English too. So um, and I do have audiences here in the United States, so um, I try to be relatable to a lot of people as much as I can. That's why I chose to speak English. So there you go, ayan siya. So it's not looking as sturdy as the last item that I showed you guys that I purchased. And it has all this, stand, and maybe I can use them now, or it even has wheels. Maybe I can connect them now. We'll see. Maybe we can do that now. While we're doing live. So since we got lots of time, and I'm curious. So usually I attach the wheels first. And for some reason, I wanna start from the base. And the wheels are so tiny. There it is. The wheel, it's not super duper tiny, but it's kind of tiny for me. I thought they're gonna be bigger than this, but sometimes, like I said, when you buy online and when you buy in places like that, it can be a hit or miss, So all we gotta do is attach it to one of these bottom parts. And I'm not gonna try to push it further because that way if I made a mistake, I can still adjust it later. So there it is. I just saw it and figured like, hey, I need shelves. I need something like that. And they were in a pretty good price at the moment. And I figured before all the tariff comes in, at least I got something like that I purchased. So here it is, one of the shelves. And then you attach one of these things. They're pretty like you don't need the manual. I think they're kind of easy to navigate how to put them together, kind of thing. So there you go. Looks like that. And it goes on up here. Okay, so we got the second layer now. I think this one has like 5 layers. And we can put it down here. So we got more stability and base. So it's up to you as somebody who purchased it, how far you want it clicks. It does click. How far you want it to be. If you wanted it to go up higher, you can connect them all. Kind of like collect them all. If you want it to be, just shorter, then you don't have to. But for me, I like to use everything. So I will connect everything. Okay, it's coming together, I think. So here it is. Looks like that. I think it's coming together. So I can kind of picture what it looks like later. So there's a few more stand to put in. And these little holes on, there's four little areas. So lately we've been fixing everything in the baby room, preparing for, for our little one. When he comes in, his room will be ready. So Patricia, my daughter, have already built the baby's um, cabinet or drawers. It's a big drawer too. So alam mo naman tayo, mga Pilipino, syempre madiskarte. So kahit Filipina, kaya nating diskartehan yung mga bagay-bagay na siguro sa tingin ng iba is kind of hard or difficult, But for us, like, it doesn't matter if we're, Pinoy or Pinay. It's a matter of like being determined to get the job done. So here it is. It's pretty big, I think. I think I need to adjust something though. Because I saw these four things and I think they're meant for the wheels. So like I said earlier, I don't want to attach everything because what if I need to adjust something? So I think it's happening now. So okay. So like I said, I will put this upstairs in my office. And let me know or comment down below if you guys are purchasing things from Temu or from their website, and what you guys normally buy from there. Okay, so we got them together. That's the bottom part. That's what it looks like at the bottom, or supposed to look like. So there it is. I think we made it. I think we built this little, shelf thing that I will use in my office. They're not super duper sturdy. They're made of plastic, and I wasn't really like hoping it'll be so sturdy, but I'm still sort of thinking that I wasn't really expecting it to be so sturdy, but I was hoping it'll be. There's even hooks here that we can attach, for each shelf. for whatever purpose you have with it. It's just like this. So you just attach it here. However, so you can either put snacks on this thing. It looks like that. You can either put notebook, pen, pencil, um, whatever you want. Like you can use this in the kitchen if you want. You can use this in the room, um, anywhere. You can have it as like a diaper shelf for your baby's room. It seems like it's pretty useful. Although don't expect it to be sturdy because it's not. But if you guys are interested in one of these items that I showed you guys, let me know. Comment down below. Um, and maybe we can help you. Maybe we can help you get them. So there it is. So what about you guys? What do you guys normally purchase online, or what you guys normally you know, uh basically what's your story when you buy things online? Things like that. So um yeah, so we're gonna publish all these videos, and we are so glad that you guys are here, that you guys joined us on our little live live moment on Facebook and YouTube. So we really appreciate the time you guys have with us. Um, so uh, anything you guys want to talk about, you guys can comment down below, and maybe later on we can, um, you know, be be talking about it or be part of it. And um, we would like to also thank our sponsor, Palankey Original Pinoy Goods, available on online and in Etsy. And we appreciate all you guys' support, um, to Filipino American communities and Filipinos abroad, um, Pinay in Motion. And don't forget to listen to our podcast, The Sweet Pod. Um, uh, so brought to you by Pinay in Motion. Um, so yeah, this is our sweet again. Um, don't forget to to like and subscribe, and um, don't be afraid to hustle and also have time to rest at the same time as well. So it's part of it. Resting is also hustling, and we know that we move a lot, so much here and there, but we also have to protect our health and make sure that we are healthy, our family is healthy, um, while we are working really hard, doing what we want to do, our goals, our services to our community, things like that. Let's not forget that our health is also very important. Um, Also, don't forget that there are two important days in our lives. The one that the day that you're born, and the day that you find out why. And like in 2 Corinthians 16:14 says that, um, um, do what you love. Um, let all that you do be done in love. So again, this is Sarah Sweet, uh, connecting with you guys on this live moment, with everybody on Facebook and YouTube. And thank you so much for being part of us. Maraming maraming salamat, mahal.